computer. Welcome to another exciting episode, guys. I'm glad you could all make it. Unfortunately, Amanda couldn't. That's Siad. I'm Siad. But we're going to start, as we always do, with content warning. Go, Leo.
If you're watching this, please don't be easily offended. Chances are, one of us, mainly me, will say something mildly to extremely racist that will offend someone. I probably don't mean it, but you never know. I really could. And you know what? To be fair, there's 4 white people here and they all look the same to me, so whatever.
And a cartoon character. You can't forget there's a cartoon character in the party.
But the cartoon character doesn't look the same to me because I watch anime.
It's true. It's all true. It's the big eyes, Aaron. Thank you, Leo.
Yes, because the biggest part about Erin is her eyes.
Yes.
Shut up, Brandon.
Very noticeable. All right.
I didn't see that coming.
Shut up, Jordan.
So we also have
Ben Jamer.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Fuck y'all.
Wow. I thought I was going to be the bad one today, but apparently it's Erin. She's already started the F-bombs.
Mm-hmm. So we're also with a new sponsor. The sponsor of this exciting episode is Backdoor Gaming. Slide into the back door with this new app. It's coming out this week. You just go to your local game shop and have them scan it. It will allow you access to all the game store's back doors, at which point they'll let you get mucky with their new backdoor lubricant cards, special for Magic. So,
backdoor slam card?
Backdoor slam card. You can slam right in. Use code word slam that back door on Magic the Gathering promo codes. Slam that back door.
I'm pretty sure Magic will never sponsor this game ever.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a content warning and a takedown notice from YouTube once Magic hears this.
Yeah, exactly.
The coast will be like, they used our name in vain.
I'm not overly convinced that we're ever going to have any kind of people supporting us, even the ones that think that we're like they're kind of racist.
Yeah, exactly. Up next,
why are we their kind of racist?
Because you have a token Asian person here.
You have to have some. Yeah, there were blacks who supported.
You're a Canadian.
So.
No.
You can't call yourself Asian anymore. You've been in Canada too long.
we've referred to them as Orientals, Bob.
Yeah,
okay, with the time.
I'm so sorry. Very happy.
All right. So then we have a recap of last week's game, which I do believe Robert will be doing.
Okay, there's a big meeting. A guy tried to pull some shit. I slid in, said some bullshit, got some information, and wickety bam bam, we killed the motherfucker. Well, almost killed the motherfucker. And then the fairy princess with the big power is like, he's too evil. Zapped him to death. Yakety schmackety, blah, blah, blah. That was the game.
It was good. And we learned a thing or two about the Council of Ottawa, or the Canadian Council of Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking useless.
Yeah, isn't everybody?
But they have a griffin on board.
What was the name of our merry men?
We haven't named ourselves yet.
That was decided in the meeting.
No, it was
No.
discussed in the meeting. It was never finalized.
Yeah.
How do you say old cum in French?
Well,
No.
Le old cup.
Come on, I bet you it sounds really pretty.
I was just like,
Shantae with
what's the word
roses.
for old? Bear? Is that new? Wait, I don't remember.
Justin, you should know. You're French Canadian.
Call your mom and ask.
Call up mom and
Are we
ask.
the champions?
Le champion.
Champion.
Les champions d'Ottawa?
Let's
Yeah,
just call it that then.
The Ottawa mushrooms.
It's champignon.
L'Acadie Titan?
The Silver Dollar Club.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to come up with a name.
Yeah, I put forward a couple of ideas, but no one actually
Just
jumped
Google
on anything.
champion. I like it. It works. It's like champion.
Because
You
you
mean
don't
the
actually
Russian?
read half the shit I post on the forum.
Oh, you losers never check the
Jordan.
forums.
I'm a bit offended by that because I'm illiterate, so I can't read.
But
Now
you
my
can only
feelings are
count because
hurt.
you're an accountant.
Yeah, yeah.
One,
Listen, Leo, all you do is do this, and then you can read.
No, I've tried.
That's
I've
my
really
one terrible
tried.
comment of the night. I
it doesn't
apologize
work.
for it too.
I should say that to my kids because that's hilarious and wrong.
I think we should just call
Like,
ourselves
why are
the
you doing a match? Just do
solutions.
this, you'll do better.
Send over the solution. Okay.
Hey,
This is
how
your
about we go
final
with
notice.
how about we go with the Z team because the A team to the Y team all failed. And we were the only rejects they could get.
The A team didn't fail. They're soldiers of fortune, damn it.
Yeah, why are they calling the Z team?
The Regrettables.
Yes.
Fucking Christ.
It's entirely regrettable that we set this team.
I like
Give
Are we
me
on
a
the
the
second. I
Champions?
put
Are we
forward
good
a
with
name
that?
that people actually kind of liked.
Hmm?
I've got to back up quite a bit.
Irredeemables.
Yeah. mm.
Not all of us are losers.
Yeah,
Well,
I am. How do
we
you
can't be
Why don't you
called
side
the
with
losers.
us?
That was already a movie, all right? We can't take that copyright.
only copyright infringement if you name it a movie the same as another movie. If you make it a name of champions, it's a different subject. It's fine.
Champions of Ottawa.
Isn't it
I
only
did with it.
isn't it only copyright if we're using it to make a profit?
Maybe.
And if you do it against the same product, like you can't name your product the same as another product that's copyright. Copyrights go by product range. Oh wow!
We could be the champions of Ottawa.
Why would you do that to me, Jordan? I'm gonna barf.
Bytown Guardians.
Okay, set me a dizzy.
Bytown Guardians.
Is that what we're going with?
Oh, also
Sure.
be very careful. Don't
I
use
go
the
for it.
word.
There, that's 3. That's 4. We're done.
Don't use the words. How do you want to do this?
Oh yeah,
That could be our-
Matthew.
that could be our motto.
To me.
Okay, where are we right now then? Where are we in the story?
We're
You
still
little-
at the meeting.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys.
but okay.
Yeah, there was the
What's
question.
the artifact we're looking for?
The book that
We heard about the book. We kind of
the Nazi connections, all that stuff.
Yeah,
cut out when they asked us who we were.
But didn't we know? Did we see the book and we know who has it now?
we know what it looks like because they gave us an image.
Yeah, but we're in a cave somewhere. We're almost on that book once.
Well, we know the last person who had it.
Who was?
That's honest.
Someone from Aaron's character's past.
All right, so can we like Google his ass?
That might be what happens. Okay. I had stuff and now it's missing. That's what happened to me.
Also, Volus was still drinking with Joe.
Big Joe.
Big, paddle down the paddle, did it all in just one day. Hey. And now we've been demonetized. One last check, and then I'm just going to accept my fate. One last check.
We're looking for a monster for tonight.
That, like, I'm missing all my notes, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, Aaron, the Griffin's name is Sam.
Do you have all the names written
I'm
down? 'Cause that's
very
Of the
impressed,
characters?
Jordan.
Yeah, I wrote them down when you mentioned it.
yeah. There's Mr. Tanaka, I know that. There's Hillary Clinton, who's not Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Lewinsky.
That's it.
Let's see. All right, let's go down the list here. We had the Wizard Ball. That's me. Okay. The Canadian representative was Harold Dorn. Then we had Abigail Toltry. The Griffin is named Sam. The African with pink hair is Monica Starr. To fix Summer Night.
name's John Paul.
Goldfish, Tanaka.
You're welcome.
The Warden is Mauricio Cortez.
Yes.
The Native is a Fireball.
Mhm.
And we talked about the 4 more incidents which have been picking up.
That's fine.
There was something wrong with that whole phrase. The native is a fireball.
Perfect.
Tell me where I was wrong.
I mean, okay. You're the one with the notes.
So,
It's fine.
name we're going down.
And a bald wizard.
Yeah, so the team name you're going by is the, what did you say? The Byword Guardians?
By town.
Byword.
The
By
down.
the bisexual guardians.
Listen, there's no way I'm going to naming myself after a market that you own.
But the
I don't
buy
own
word
the
market is in
market.
buy
I
town,
just
isn't
run the
it?
majority of it.
When right now I'm the closest to seating on this council.
All right. So what are we going with? Bytown, byword.
Bytown. Bytown's fine.
Buy
Bytown.
town guardians.
Bytown guardians. All right. So Hillary at this point says, all right, if we will from this point forward refer to you as the Bytown Guardians. And if you could find that book, it would be quite a bit of help in stopping Cajon.
Anna's
You
trying
mean
not.
the thing under the mountain?
Possibly both, yes.
Anna's trying not to look really uncomfortable right now. She's just sort of like she's not meeting anybody's at K's right now.
I'm confident
we
we'll
have a
be able to
superhero
use
team name
some.
now?
Yeah,
So,
Brandon, you could use a fate point to come with us.
Yeah, you want to use a pay point and you're just outside. You're like, what are you guys doing here?
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yo,
You're spending
yo.
pay point to just
So,
mad.
do we have the guy's name
Yeah.
that's had the book lost?
So it was from Aaron's character's past. It
It's
was
Tomas, right?
Thomas, yes, I do believe. Tomas.
Yes. Thomas.
Tomas.
Hi, Kevin. I need you to find someone.
Hey, Abad.
Well, let's wait till we're away from the
Oh yeah, let's
obvious
go outside.
connections.
I go outside and find Bolus.
So you
Until
leave
you're
it
away
at
from the
night.
rubes.
It's late at night, and once you get outside, you find Volus standing there. He's just getting out of a no, it's a portal that's there, and he steps out through the portal and he goes, "Hi guys," or whatever Volus would say.
Hey, my favorite Viking. How are you? Do you have any information from your travels?
Oh, me.
Mhm. Yes, you walk through a portal. You're now part of the party.
Time to get my Vike on.
Perfect.
You've got Vicodin?
Vicodin.
I got my V card.
You still got your V card. Never lost that, did you?
I guess at this point, Jack, like I want to open my sight and look around, make sure we're alone.
Did it drive you insane?
That's what he said.
Only if I see something that would drive me insane.
Don't look at Cthulhu.
I mean, everything
Hello?
you see stays with you forever.
Yeah, that's why you try not to look at things that are.
Hi, mommy. Hi, mom.
And to bed she goes. Nap time in the Orozco Mayhew household.
Keep things down to a minimum.
So, Boris, you have any fresh news?
Sounds like a jerk who's
I
chopping.
honestly don't remember. I've been drinking.
Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, we were in a meeting. There was a traitor. He got burnt to dust. Now we're looking for a book. The book will cure all, and then maybe bring down the guy on the mountain. He'll maybe help us deal with the other god, and same.
Do we have an idea where this book is? Because our
Yes,
guy's
it is
unit
with-
just around
Are
the corner.
we alone?
Okay, so you open your sight. I need you to roll an
Yeah.
alert.
Wouldn't you get like a plus on it?
That is what's my alertness?
Oh shit! I need my fucking shit.
It's 3.
The 3. As
Yeah.
you not walk, but as you spin on the spot, kind of looking to see if anyone's there, you see a mass of tentacles spinning out and engulfing what looks like a little fishbowl. I need you to roll a thing for sanity, which I don't remember what it's called. Roll a conviction.
Did you look straight at it?
That's up to him.
Out.
Did you look
So
straight
then
at it?
that makes 6.
Did you see a demigod?
Wait, you take a 1 stress on mental as you close your eyes in a panic, having seen Mr. Tanaka's true form for half a second.
Go describe it.
I didn't realize they all followed us out. I thought they were staying inside.
It's just him. It's the man in black with the glasses carrying Mr. Tanaka. For that brief second, as you like saw it, everything's coming out of the fishbowl.
Can I roll to see if I notice Tanaka?
Yes, Yellow. You would just see him walking out. As Jordan's reaction from where he was looking, you'd see what he was looking at.
Hey, Tanaka, what are you doing here? Are you going to help us find the book?
Mr. Tanaka turns towards you, and the man in black holding the fishbowl goes, Mr. Tanaka will be heading home right now. He's very tired. But
Oh, I hope he has
anything,
fishy.
feel free to contact the council. What's that? Absolutely. I'll go and get you fish food later. And he starts walking.
Booyaka, Tanaka.
Little fishy. I'm gonna get you, little fishy.
So aside from the mind-numbing
What did he
fucking
see?
kraken,
Did you
is
roll
there
a
anything
three?
else?
You said you rolled a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the tendrils coming off of Kevin to Jean Paul are like bigger and more veiny than before.
That made me hard.
Girthy.
I pulled Kevin right away too. Like I'm looking at it, like we need to find someone. Are we
Once
alone?
I,
Is
once
it-
I spot that there's no like hidden observers, or at least none that I can spot.
No,
like,
so
see.
with the 3, there's no like extremely magical people other than Mr. Tanaka that you saw. Obviously, your friends put out a faint glow, and you saw the succubus like thing, the octopus like tentacle coming off of Kevin right to like Jean Paul's head. Right?
The thing I already knew was there.
Yeah, you already knew it was there. You're prepared for that, right?
The giant,
Yeah, like
fucking kraken.
yeah, you see like the man in black holding the fishbowl, and then like this huge sprawl of like tentacles coming off of it, flopping in every direction, with eyes looking in every direction coming off of Mr. Tanaka. Like
Yeah,
it's
I'm just
a
gonna.
horrifying eldritch mess.
I'm gonna
So
close that off.
does my phone twitch at seeing another of his kind?
That's not his kind.
Oh,
They're both ancient eldritch type things. Like that's the thing. Like your phone's a Shogoth, right? Or at least connected to them vaguely. So, or vaguely sort of semi in that direction. But yeah. So Kevin keeps his cool. All said and done. Like he doesn't react to it. But that's like if you want to roll a lore, you're welcome to it.
Yeah, I will shut that my sight.
Kevin, did you see the fishy?
What'd you get for lore, Bob?
0. No, 1.
1?
1. And then
1 second. He would
That's what your Bob lore bonus.
So like lore checks are +3 for Kevin, right?
yes.
So that's he just gets a
4.
standing +3 for any lore check he does, which is pretty good, like realistically.
Yeah, so it gives me a 4 with my no, yeah, it gives me 4 with my 1.
Yeah. So Kevin goes, he looks like he's one of the elder gods, possibly Dagon or something. Oh boy. Mr.
Kevin, we were looking for a certain color. Aaron, can you tell me your friend's name that saw the book last and what he looks like? And Kevin will check the internet.
His name was
Instinet.
Thomas, and where did I last see?
In the
Yeah.
caves.
Yeah, in the visions, in the dreams, you saw him.
No, when did I actually last see him in the like physical reality though?
That's in reality, it would have been that going there and not.
Circus.
That was the last
Oh,
time
okay.
you've seen Thomas go,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
right? I mean, hypothetically, he's lived quite a long time for a human if he's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like he was 40 in 1930, so he was born like 1890. Like he'd be like 130 if he's still alive.
Could be
But
his
he's also really
grand-
interested
his
in
grandson.
living forever.
Yeah, that was one of his main goals, is becoming immortal.
Really think he would be the type to be online, but that is his name.
Okay, Kevin, they were in a cave. They're looking for this book. His name is Thomerson. Can you
Thomas-
see if you can find him?
Thomas Billings. Do you want to say the correct name, or you want me to?
Yes.
Thomas Thomerson.
No, look for Thomas Billings. I just can't remember.
Okay. Okay. And then he kind of hangs there for a second.
I
And
will find you pie.
it's not bad.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So a couple seconds go by and he goes, well, last I see here, Thomas Billings was living in Sweden. But he'd be like 117 by now. 127.
Do you have an address or somewhere
If he
nearby?
died there, that sounds like a pretty sweet end.
Ah,
Well, he has an heir. He has an heir named Johan Billings that's living in Canada here.
He's the one.
ooh. I wonder if he
That's
has
what
a
I
full
do.
suitcase.
No, hon.
I pull Highlander.
There can be only
He's
one.
gonna if he lives this long, he's gonna inherit to himself.
Oh.
Maybe. All right, Kevin, can you send me the address and we will head over there?
Yeah, you get an address. It's a nice area, closer to Centertown. And
I hope that it's not him.
yeah, for the Johan Billings.
For
Yeah.
his sake.
No, I drove here, so we can get my car.
Mm.
Are we
I
ready for an
I can't-
adventure? Do we need
I
anything
can't
before we
portal there.
go?
I've never been there.
Yeah. A sec. So yeah,
Mhm.
so
Does anybody need to do anything before we get in the car and drive? Did anybody have to go pee?
I'm just gonna throw up a little bit in this corner.
Excuse me.
do you know the Glebe?
Yeah,
Yeah, near the Canadian Museum there.
yeah.
Yeah, he lives in that area.
Ooh.
That's the and near the
That's
Glebe.
in the market.
That's the Museum of Nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's close to my contacts then, no?
That's near your market.
Yeah.
Okay, let us get going, yes?
Like
Okay.
what would it be? Like Bank and Glenmore, Gladstone, Bank and Gladstone, possibly. Yeah.
Banking Gladstone.
Yeah, that
that's
sounds very close.
that's north. That's north end of the. That's north of the Glebe, just south of Elgin Street.
Yeah. There's a Tim Hortons not far from there.
There's a Tim
Does
Hortons
anybody need Tim
outside
Hortons on the
everywhere.
way?
What's that, Bob?
Does anyone need Tim Hortons on the way?
Yeah,
No,
I
thank
could use
you.
an apple fritter, says Kevin.
All right.
But-
So
I'm
I
not
go to the Tim Hortons
Like,
first.
like a
I'm
pie.
not a fan of Tim Hortons. Can we go to McDonald's instead? Because they have better coffee. Yes,
Okay.
Justin, they have better coffee.
There's no caffeine in their coffee.
The
Okay,
coffee
I have
is
to say it.
delicious.
I have to say it. I was gonna let it go, but I gotta say this. I really gotta say this. Kevin's always listening, right, Jean Paul?
Well,
That
it's
was a
connected to
question.
my brain.
Yes.
With
So
a
Kevin
suction
is
cup.
listening, correct?
Only as often as he is.
Okay. Then Kevin, if you don't find a more symbiotic way to go about your business, we're gonna have problems.
Roll a conviction, Bob.
Oh, I got +5 to conviction.
He rolled a -4.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8, and I'm gonna use a fate point.
Mhm.
Wait, I don't know if I have one. Yeah, I do, because I start with one.
Excuse me.
All right. Because you rolled so much higher than the actual check for this, I would say there's a aspect now just kind of hanging called clear of mind, or clear mind.
I need a notepad.
Yeah, so that aspect's just there if you need to. Anyone needs to use it in the scene, it's there. Clear mind.
Your mind?
Yes. So you were feeling like when he started addressing Kevin directly, it gave you a sense of anxiety, and then like that immediately washed away, and you feel very
Bless you.
you feel very confident that whatever Kevin's doing to you or with you or how, like as a white core vampire, you've got a lot of life that you can gamble on. You feel very clear headed, like you can handle whatever Kevin's doing. So if you want to express that at all to Jack, you're welcome to it.
Don't express anything to Jack. He's a jackass.
Jack, I feel things are coming into better order. I'm glad you bring this to my attention because I love my Kevin. I love my Kevin. No, I don't love Kevin. I'm gonna give him apple pie. We're going to get. We're stopping at McDonald's. Get Kevin the treat on the way. Okay, I immediately drive to McDonald's. Get Kevin an apple pie. Does anybody else want anything? I shove Kevin into the apple pie.
You can have a fate point. That was perfect.
I could
I'm
go with
even. I have
double
to
quarter
scratch this
pounder.
one off. Okay.
Um,
Kevin's in the McDonald's apple pie in the box in my
and
pocket.
I'll let Jack take a fate point as well, because that interaction back and forth, that was the both on point for both of you.
All right, I buy everybody a coffee. We are good to go.
Mhm.
With a shot of espresso
I'll take a double quarter pounder.
and 7 double quarter pounders because he's a Viking. He's lying. He wants one.
All right, so you end up getting to the glebe. It's a nice looking area. It's old. It's very old. Like it's one of the original settlements in Ottawa. Like a lot of the old houses actually have like heritage, like status. And
Looks like my house,
yeah,
but nicer.
yeah, and like most of them are very well kept up. Once you get close to the area that Johan lives in, it's very beautiful, and there's a house that you come up to, this being Johan's. There's a fleur-de-lis. There's like a lot of Bloc de Québécois, and like all that sort of stuff. Like there's a lot of signage and like flags of like France and all this. Like it's a very French looking house, without a doubt.
Anna,
Yes.
you want to go say hi?
I just really hope it's not actually him, that's all. Right, let's do this. And she will go to knock on the door. Unless there's like, do you have to like ring at the gate or something?
It's a nice house. It's like a 2-story house. It doesn't have a gate or anything. The walk
Oh,
up
okay.
like 20 feet to the door. And like I said, they've got like a flag. There's a Canadian flag. There's the fleur de lis. There's all that sort of stuff going on.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go up and knock on the door.
I'll have Jack stay about like 2 paces behind as a support person. I'm there
Welcome
for
to Saturn, hold
emotional
her hand.
support.
Bob,
Doriana.
did Jacob end up helping you with the board at all? Did my brother show up to help you with the board at all, Bob?
Yes, you went right to Home Depot and unloaded it for me.
Oh, okay.
Well, with me.
Okay.
I pulled my groin. I could have done it without him.
Yeah, Matt texted me. He's like, Jake hasn't come back home yet. So I was like, okay. He's an adult. He can do whatever he wants.
He's a dog. He's probably playing with his dog. He said he was high as a kite last time I saw him. So
Yeah.
Is
Anyway.
your brother living with Matt?
He's not living with him. He's come to visit for a couple of weeks. He's working with us. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it's nice. Nice to see my brother.
Well,
Anyway.
it's nice that you guys are doing shit like, you know, the old crew back together type deal.
Yeah, he was living in the woods. My mom was very concerned. Jacob,
Which one?
Jacob living in the woods. What do you mean which
Oh
one?
God.
Yeah, Jacob was like, I'm a bushman now. I'm living off the land.
We
Sounds
used
like
to
he's
joke about
returned
putting him
to
in a
his
room with
roots.
a gun and letting nature take its course.
That's
any chance, is it Thursday in the game right now?
yeah, it's Thursday. Why?
Because that's the day the Wizards meet in the library.
Yeah.
Damn it, that's where we just were.
Yeah.
How bad is this thing affecting you? How bad is the phone affecting you? We just left this meeting.
That was the Wizard. I was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you guys just left. That was the meeting you crashed?
Yeah, it was just a meeting. I crashed. I had no location.
You
Are you sundowning?
I have a little show.
church. I'm getting hungry. But all right.
Shut up.
Sounds like Bob needs McDonald's more than John Paul.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a bucket of old cum, something.
Bucket of old cum. Just gurgle it. Just put in some protein shakes.
Just
Apple,
ropey,
strawberry,
just ropey
blend
old
mix,
cum.
go for it.
Ugh,
Like
Gross.
Play-Doh. Play-Doh's just been sitting for a few days. Like silly putty. You can ball it up, throw against the wall, and it bounces back at you.
It comes just back at you. You're just like, what is this? Ah, there it is.
Oh my god.
Put a little
what he said.
cornstarch
That's
in
what
it,
we
and
said,
it's one of
fill in the
those
bucket.
things where you can punch it like a brick wall, but then you can stick your finger in it slowly. You know.
Exactly. There's a lot going on
Is
there.
that a vagina?
Consistent.
We're knocking at the door.
So
Yes, knocking at the door.
you
I
know,
go beside Aaron, hold her hand, go, I got you.
sign
You're
under the
okay.
door, product code for Wizards of the Coast.
It's
Knock, knock,
it's,
knocking
it's the
on
new
your back
slime they're
door.
gonna add to the next installment.
Yeah, you've never seen a news like this.
Gelatinous
Aw.
pubes.
Gelatinous cubes.
Gelatinous pubes.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a little on my face.
Who answers the goddamn door?
So you knock on the door, and after a few minutes, a young man opens the door. He's got very dark hair. He's got facial hair, very stern, serious eyes. And I need you, Anna,
Mhm.
Anastasia, to
Anastasia.
Anastasia to roll an alertness for me.
An alertness.
I'm beside her holding her hand.
I got
This
a
is my
3.
bad.
You got a 3?
I got a 3.
Does the roll?
Well, this young man is the spitting image of Thomas Billings, but he's younger than when you met Thomas Billings.
She just sort of stares at him for a long moment. Is like, Tomas?
He looks at you very confused and says, "You Jehovah's Witnesses?"
Do you have a minute to speak about Jesus? No, I am just kidding. We are looking for your grandfather.
Would you like to buy one of our 2 tower books?
The Twin Towers.
Aren't they free? They give them out for free.
Yeah, we do. And it's called the Watchtower, Brandon.
Are you sure? Gollum was great.
That's
No. I'm
was
pretty
the
sure
one.
it's called the Twin Towers, and Saruman was the one on the cover, right?
it. You got
Right,
it.
Brendan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got the one cock ring on God or whatever it is.
A1. Product code.
Now we hit the Jehovah's feelings. Can we talk to the grandson? They're the nicest door knockers ever. They don't even try to sell you anything.
Hashtag
Fun.
JW.org.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, that's correct, actually. That's actually correct. You can have a fate,
Always have time for Jesus.
Brandon, have a fate point. That was actually correct.
I
I'm
think
sure
what
they'll
he meant,
appreciate it
Justin-
too.
Justin, I think what he meant was jw.edu. That's what he meant.
Yeah. Go to the European one. Anyway. So
You said the game was 1 fate point every game?
Hey,
yeah,
Jordan, wake up.
I'm awake. I'm just in pure shock as to how this has gone down.
so
Yes, can we talk to the grandson?
Johan, who's the spitting image of his grandfather, says, "You're looking for my grandfather. This was his place, but I was willed it. He passed away like 20 years ago. My dad's here, though, if you want to come meet him."
Yes, please. I would very much like to.
Mhm. So you get brought in, and there's a 60-year-old man in the kitchen. And Johan's like, "This is my father, George." And George turns around, and who's all walked in at this point? The house
I'm
is
holding Aaron's hand.
holding Aaron. You've grabbed Anastasia's hand. You walk in.
You got
Was
this.
I
That's the problem.
invited? Was that like an invitation? The
I
way he said
shuffled
come in?
Kevin into the
Yeah,
apple
you're
pie a
invited.
little bit.
There was just a full-on invite in.
I'll wait outside.
Then I'll go in. Oh, with the invite?
Yeah, you're going. Okay. What about Alfred? Is Alfred going in?
I don't know. I think I might wait outside for a bit because I want to see the stupidity
Oh,
or hear the stupidity. Can I keep my can I jump into the driver's seat just in case I need to get the fuck out of here really fast?
sure. I need Volus and Alfred to roll alertnesses for me.
Wow,
Fine.
that sucked. 3.
3? Okay. So
Bless you.
Bigger heard.
Sorry.
There it is. So inside the
Sweet,
house,
that's a bit-
you get brought into the kitchen, and there's a 60-year-old man in there who definitely has a striking similarity to what you remember Thomas Billings looking like. And Johann says, Dad, these people knew Grandpa? And he turns around and goes, Bonsoir, mon ami. Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Did,
Parlez-vous français?
can I tell if this is Tomas?
Roll a
Faux show.
go with not presence, not weapons. Maybe. Roll an investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Roll
'cause it's
investigation
examination.
with
You're trying to
back of my
examine,
hand.
it, right?
Yeah, if you need it, there's still the hanging clear head.
Sure, I'll use the hanging aspect,
Nice. Oh, so what-
and that will take me up to 3.
Three's not bad. Despite the strong family resemblance, Johann looking quite a bit more like Thomas than say George does. George is clearly not Thomas Billings, although boy, howdy did that grandson could give you a run for the money. Like he is the spitting image of grandpa.
Okay.
Like he's faking it.
Yeah, like with the 3, you're just like, God, this is like a hardcore flashback, but there's no way he's younger than when I met him.
Unless he has the book.
Or he does the whole Elizabeth Bathory type deal.
Would I be able to roll a deceit
Actually,
to
I
peer
gotta-
to examine the grandson?
You want to roll a deceit?
Yeah, because he's trying to see.
So that was like deceit and rapport. I do believe are the two that.
So I have to do a report to go against his deceit.
Yeah, yeah. Would either rapport or empathy would be kind of like the ones. So it's whatever one you have higher on.
They're exactly the same.
Okay.
So I
I got a 6. I'm just staring at the grandson with a 6.
Okay. The grandson's definitely coming off as a little sketched out and a little weird, and he does look at Anastasia quite a lot. But that's, I mean, you yourself know what a pretty woman looks like, and Anastasia to this young man is definitely like he's obviously enamored by her. He, with a 6, it's more than enamored. His hands are very like he's clenching his hands, like he looks nervous.
Is there a chair nearby? Like chairs?
Yeah, there's a kitchen table that's going on there.
I just kind of look at it it's like, do you mind if I have a seat?
They both gesture to the seat. You notice that Johann keeps looking at Anastasia. He looks her up and down a couple of times now.
I sit down, and as I sit down, I'll look over to Johan. Have a seat over here.
Okay. And you were going to say something, Anastasia?
I actually I was wondering when did Thomas pass away exactly? You said he was a family friend.
Yeah. George says it was a long time ago, 20 years now. And
Really?
we held a funeral for him. He
Oh.
was a scoundrel. He was a world traveler. He did a lot. And he goes and grabs a photo album, starts flipping it through it, and he starts showing you pictures of like, there's Thomas and him as a little kid. And now that you see George as a little kid, he like you can see like the Billings family DNA is strong. Even though George put on a lot of weight as a young boy, it's striking. The eyes, the nose, like the family look is strong. And I'm trying to remember what was the name of the contortionist.
Isn't that Sarah?
Yeah, the contortionist is in the photos. You recognize her, and she's always right next to Thomas in all the photos.
Oh.
Is there a picture of a book in any of the photos?
Well, not quite yet, but George is kind of talking about it, and he's just like, this is him in Germany. They're doing the shows, and there's pictures of them like with this big guy, this Spanish guy in like crazy dress, like they're obviously some sort of traveling circus. And he's like, yeah, before the rise of the Nazis, they were called the Reich stuff. They thought that was quite a funny name.
Yes,
So,
I heard about that quite a lot.
Mhm. But,
She's looking like real nostalgic.
Ask about the book.
I want to get that kid to sit.
Yeah, so he is sitting. He comes and he sits down and he's looking through the photos as well.
I love these photos. Where's one of you with the grandfather?
You say that to Johan?
Yeah.
Johan kind of shrugs and says, we kind of went our separate ways. I didn't really know him very well. Like when I was like a little baby, he decided that he was going to start traveling the world again. And it's like he was almost 100 years old. Nothing was slowing him down. Like I maybe got a phone call from him every now and again.
I'm sorry to hear that. He was definitely a very adventurous type.
George kind of laughs and goes, he did a lot of things and he made no apologies for who he was, the things he was into. He flips through a few more pages.
He sounds kind of like a dirtbag. You actually miss him?
To George, George says it's hard to miss a man who was barely ever there.
Does the son react to that?
Not to that, but the more the pages get flipped and keep going further and further, the more Johann's looking at the book, and he turns to Anastasia and goes, are you like the kid of someone my dad knew? Like, why are you here?
Actually, yes, my mother knew him way back then.
What did you say your name was? You gave a name.
My name is Anna.
Anna? Like Anastasia?
It's short in form, yes.
And Dad, can I see that book for a second? And he goes, yeah, absolutely. And then he's like, share it with them. So you guys are what, like newspaper people doing a report on my dad? Like what is it you're looking for? We've got lots
We
of
are
photos.
looking for an old album that he was looking for as well.
One of his artifacts, he had donated a lot of stuff to the local museum, the Museum of Natural History, not Hansel, no, the wartime. Sorry, the wartime museum.
Is that the one in town here?
Yeah.
Did he leave any artifacts that he was fond of with you? Any books?
Really leave us much more than say this house. Like he had bought property. He had bought property in Canada, and he said that there was things he was looking for and things that he couldn't let go of. And my dad lived a long time, like unnaturally long. Like not a lot of people make it to 120.
It is quite impressive.
Yes.
You both look very much like him.
Yeah, when Grandma was alive, she said that a lot. She developed dementia and she died quite a bit before he did. Like when I was a little kid, says Johan, she was here a lot. And she used to go to the museums as well to see his stuff that he had found throughout the years.
What's some of the things that he could not part with? That he one of the artifacts that he loved the most.
Well, there was one that he spent a lot of time negotiating with, and I don't think it ever ended up in a display. I think, says George, I think it ended up in a crate that he has currently being, well, he has currently being held until it can be settled.
Held? By whom?
I need to know if this was a slip of the tongue.
Roll and empathy.
That's good. That's good. Do I have empathy?
No, you do not.
Don't. So I'm going to bump that up, making that a 5.
There was definitely a bit of a, not a Freudian slip, but like he was thinking and he said the truth by accident. There's anxiety, an overwhelming amount of anxiety talking about this. Like, it's being held, they're not getting their inheritance. There's something going on.
Mhm.
Right? There's something that's like being held by the government, insurance companies, something is like when he said like until it's settled, like he said it with a lot of stress in his voice.
Tell us who is holding it right now.
My dad left, my grandfather, sorry, George says my dad left a will stating that until an agreement could be made with the Canadian government about what would be done with certain items, he didn't want them released to him, and he had a lot of money. So right now it's every couple of years there's a court case and the things go over. Like I said, it's been 20 years since he's passed, and it's been 20 years and it's still not released.
Well, I think I can get that released for you. Would you be interested in these items as well after I look at them?
Yeah, apparently there was a theft that was made on a train, and these items are actually owned by the government of Germany, but there's also like possessions 9/10 of the law, and he had them. And anyway, it's apparently like Nazi gold and stuff like that. So the War Museum wants it, the Canadian government wants it, and Germany wants it. So
Okay, when I get a hold of these items, I'll make sure they come by your way. And thank you so much for letting me know. They're very important.
he says, I don't know what you think you're going to be able to do to help.
Oh, I just know some people, and they are, how you say, very helpful for good reasons.
He kind of nods and says, I'm not 100% sure who are you and what your interests are in his stuff.
My interest is in artifacts and studying them, and I just want to see them and read them, and that is about it. I have a large
Historians,
interest.
sort of.
Private historian, yes.
Now, how did you come about learning about my dad, says George.
Family stories, research, meeting Anna.
Mostly from my mother.
And at that point, Johan turns the book around and points at a picture of you and says, that your mother?
Yes,
you
that's
are
my mother.
fitting image.
I know. Me and him. It's strange.
Yeah, it's a picture of you at a coffee house with Thomas and Fred and everybody. And you're all like laughing. And one of the girl that would eventually marry Thomas, she's behind everyone, like leg up in the air, doing like a pose, like on the table. And like there's people just staring awkwardly at them for this photo. But yeah, but like you're there and like in the photo, you're laughing quite joyously at her, like having climbed on the table.
So much style in the clothing back then.
Yeah, it's like obviously like a cafe in Paris. Like you can kind of see the Eiffel Tower in the background.
This really brings me back to good memories of looking at photos.
Yes, Brandon, it's a storm.
I have no windows. I don't know.
Despite Johan's suspicion, he's like, okay, like he kind of just accepts that you are as you say you are.
She's sort of gonna. Do you mind if I maybe? Is there a way you could make a copy of this picture?
George kind of nods and he's
I
like,
just pull out Kevin and say, Kevin, take a copy of this photo. Out of the apple pie. I always keep my phone like this.
you've got it like a Timmy's bag. And it's just like an apple fritter. And like out of that, you pull
In the apple fritter in the box.
yeah, you just pull it right out. Put the apple-
Okay, Kevin, like you say to Google. Okay, Kevin, take a photo.
I can do, boss. You hear like
Slide the half and set it right back to the apple pie, put it in my pocket. Don't worry, I am not eccentric. This is normal.
they both take a point of stress, like mental stress of watching you do that. They're just like, okay.
I leave a wad of money on the table and make my way to the exit.
So at which point, George gets up,
Like a brick of
little
50s.
scanner, like a computer scanner. He prints you out a copy of the photo and gives it to you.
Thank you very much.
You
Yeah.
can write it on your character sheet. Picture of the right stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
The right stuff.
right.
Right?
Oh man,
Yes, and
I'm having a hard time keeping Jack in check right now.
Why? I mean, how bad can it be?
Oh
Come on, Jack. You're outside with me, aren't you? We're in the
no,
car,
he's
we're
not.
chatting.
He's sitting at the table.
Oh, fuck.
which reminds me, as I flip through this, try and find the right stuff page, which I have it here still. There it is. Fred Lapin, Thomas Billings, Anna, Magoo,
Marcel,
Antonio, Sheila, Lily. Lily's the contortionist.
Lily. Right.
Lily's-
I was getting Sheila and Lily.
Yeah,
Like
she
weird.
And the dog.
Sheila ran the books and did all the money stuff. She wasn't a performer.
Right.
Hi, I'm back.
So, Jean-Paul, you have like a historical familiarity with the Reich stuff. Like you've read stuff about them. Like it's
I might have been in the country at the same time, no?
yeah, like they're a fairly famous band of traveling performers, like quite famous. Could you give me a lore?
Oh, come on, say discipline.
Yeah, go with discipline if you like.
Ah, nice. Bum sex. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In the past, you met Antonio, the circus barker, the performer. Like you know Antonio from the Reich stuff. And he died like almost 65 years ago. And the one thing he had mentioned was because he had fallen out of favor with the group, he had gone off to do his own thing, and like he slept around quite a lot. He had like lots of kids, to like illegitimate children all across like Europe, and like had actually like slept with Lily at one point. Like that was one of the big things that kind of blew up, is like Antonio had slept with Lily, right? So
Antonio.
like he was a Lothario through and through,
And
right?
she's infertile.
Yeah. So yeah, just it's not unfamiliar to you. Like this group, you do know of them.
Yeah, I've met them. I've done things. So I know Aaron before then as well.
You didn't meet Aaron when you met Antonio. It was like years after he was a part of the Reich stuff.
Ah, okay.
Years after. So yeah.
Don't suppose that perhaps, since our families know each other, would you mind if perhaps I swung by and visited once in a while?
Who are you asking, George or Johan?
Both.
George kind of nods, and Johan says, he turns to you and goes, "This is a weird request. Please don't be mad. Can I take your photo?"
Selfie. He's asking for a selfie.
I suppose, but why?
And he takes out his cell phone and he goes, "It's just striking."
I want to hex it down.
He goes to
Yeah.
take the photo, and you do what?
You're gonna what?
I suddenly lower the temperature in the room specifically to hex that sucker down.
Roll conviction to hex, however you would do. I'm pretty sure you can cook a cell phone. Like,
Yeah, I can cook a cell phone on a 0, but
yeah, you need a 1.
yeah.
You got,
Oh
you had
boy.
0, didn't you?
That's 5.
Yeah. So just as he goes to take the picture, like no sound happens. Like, you know, when you like take a photo, it makes that phone like that
Yeah.
snap sound.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. And he tries to hit that again, and the phone just smokes and explodes in his hand.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
He like goes, "Oh my god!" Like he's checking his hand, and you can see he's bleeding, and he's just like, "Man, they warned me about the Samsungs."
Oh,
The dangers of technology.
That is one hot dame.
she walks over. She's like, "Can I see your hand, please?"
Yeah.
Don't you fucking do it.
Don't do it.
Don't
Don't out us.
I will compel you for a fate
Uh,
to magically heal Johann's hand.
I will pay the fate point to not.
Thank you.
Because she doesn't, she obviously they're not, these two people are not in the know.
No, not at all.
So
die.
obviously, or at least quote unquote, they're not in the know. I have a funny feeling Johann probably knows something, but so yeah, she's just going to like reach over and like grab some paper towels and help him clean it up.
Sure, where you just generate paper towels or you go to the kitchen?
Well, we're in the kitchen.
Yeah, I thought we were in the kitchen.
I had visualized that you would walk towards the door and that's when he asked for the photo, but yes, kitchen's just there anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
George has grabbed paper towels and roll me a scholarship.
I left. I
good
went
at that.
outside to fill in Volus and Alfred what's going on.
I'm
Sweet.
good at scholarship.
Yes, give me your scholarship roll.
6.
6?
6.
Sweet. So that's for medical, as I believe, medical attention. Like you've seen kids or people, like young people who've never worked a trade job in their life. They've never had any serious hardships. They got no scars, no nothing.
Mm.
Johann has no scars or calluses on his hands to speak of.
Mm.
This looks like the first injury he's ever sustained. You said a 6?
That's creepy.
Yes.
How old is he?
He's like 27. He has literally no scars on his hands.
Like he's been reborn again.
Like you can see, like I have, I don't know if you can, but I've got like cuts and burns and marks all over my body from being AIDS. Yeah. Johann, pristine like a baby.
Mm.
Meanwhile, outside.
Does she feel anything through? Does her magic feel anything through connections of touch?
She didn't do the healing.
Oh.
No, I'm just manually, regularly attending to the wounds.
I'm gonna go back in. I can see if I can feed off of him.
Yeah, Johann, when you touch his hand, he looks you right in the eyes. And there's just a second there, but we'll move on from this. Meanwhile, 10 minutes ago outside, Volus, there seems to be a black Buick outside with tinted windows, which have rolled up to the house.
Uh-oh.
Like one with gangsters.
I'll keep an eye on them.
Meanwhile, Alfred, you're in the car. What are you doing in the car?
Well, I'm keeping an eye on the house.
Spanking
Number
it.
one, to make
with
sure
a
nothing
thumb
looks
up
sketchy
my
from the
ass.
outside. Sorry, what?
Take a fate point, Volus.
There's gangsters rolling up behind
He
you right now.
Alexandered
Alfred.
you.
Yeah. So, Alfred, it's as you're in the car and you're kind of like watching the house and everything, you do hear a vehicle roll up directly behind you. And when you look behind, there's a black Buick, like an 88 black Buick with heavily tinted windows. Can't hear you, you're muted. I can't hear you, you're muted.
Unmute yourself.
Unmute your mic.
Hey, okay, so. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So the front, what do I see from the rear view?
It looks like 4 guys in a car. They're all in business suits wearing glasses.
Like red court?
Men in black.
Like
Red cord.
Red
No,
Court's
Where have
kind
you
of
been?
But the red court's dead, but you guys know what I'm getting at.
They're not red court. They look like G-men of some sort.
Hey, wait, were they the Asian people that we were trying to follow like super early in the game and they disappeared? And
Do you
we,
think
like,
they'd
went
be driving an 88 Chevy?
I don't fucking know. I'm asking you a question.
Roll,
Actually,
roll a lore.
Buicks are super popular in Asia
Roll.
or in China, I should say. Oh shit,
Be
what a
driving a
roll.
98 Honda Civic at best.
What'd you get?
Anda.
I got a 5.
Japanese.
Okay. It seems as though they're not Asian, but I mean, hired G-men. G-men are typically government officials. I mean, you don't know.
Like when you say G-men, do you mean like Canadian government or?
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, are we about to be
Nazis.
approached by
Oh.
CSIS?
Can I warn? Can I get a hold of Kevin to warn the guys inside?
Yeah, you have a phone. Last I checked.
Yeah, I have a phone. I call Kevin.
Okay. Bring, bring, bring. It's Alfred. Alfred. 1 second. Bring, bring. I'm still in the box with the donuts. Bring, bring. I'm in the donut box. Someone should answer me. Bring, bring.
I pull out the apple box, apple fritter box. I slide him out of the apple pie. I lick the apple pie because it's delicious. Hello?
Hey, you got visitors outside.
Okay,
Oh, what
I'm
kind of
going to use a
visitors?
fate point to compel Justin to tell us what he felt about being licked by Bobby.
There was a sense of euphoria, that a shudder from the top of your head all the way to your body to your toes when you lick that cell phone.
I
And Careless
I
Whisper
can't
starts
do
playing his inner
Oh.
ringtone.
mean, hello? Who am I talking to? Don't talk to the
Just
phone.
just a
Don't talk to the
saxophone
phone.
solo from Careless
Talk through the
Whisper.
phone. Don't talk to the phone.
Dun, 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 dun,
What
Gov-
kind of people, Alfred?
Government.
dun, dun, dun,
I can't tell what, but they're really sharply dressed.
They get out of the car. There's 4 of them. They all look like big guys. From what you can tell, Alfred, they all seem to have guns under their jackets.
They're coming in
They
hot.
go crazy for a
Excuse me,
shotgun
Anna.
blast.
There's people with guns outside. Maybe we should escort these boys upstairs.
Oh, it's the
Please.
fucking Nazis.
She's gonna try and usher George and Johan upstairs.
Actually,
Hey,
I want
do
to
the-
sit there at the
Justin,
table
do the
very
guys,
calmly
do,
and be
do the
like,
G-men
no,
see
no.
me?
Johan,
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Johan,
see
sit
me.
down.
But yes, Volus, you are standing on the stoop.
And they're heading my way.
Yes. There's actually, once they got out of the car, all 4 of them are staring in your direction. They're all clean shaven, wearing glasses, and black and white men in black type out attire.
So,
Gentlemen,
would I be able to get out of my car without them noticing if they're paying attention to Bolus?
Roll a stealth.
Make sure you take the keys
Oh.
out.
oh, it's roll. Did you just say
Oh.
roll?
Oh, do you really want to know
No,
what I got?
Leo.
Leo, what did you get? What did Alfred?
I got 8.
An 8 for stealth?
My stealth is +5, buddy.
So without anyone noticing, you roll the window down and like dive through it while they're looking this way. You are outside the car now.
Reverse Dukes of Hazards it.
Yeah, you dive. You Jackie Chan the living shit out of this.
Because
Jackie
Jackie
I'll
Chan's
go to
my
the
master.
side window and try to circle around.
I'm going to stand behind the car.
Okay.
I'm going to be in a ready position with my, because I can call my sword out at any time, right?
Yes.
So I'll be ready to call my sword out, and if I need to, someone's going to get ganked from the
I
back.
can slash their tires.
Bolus, roll me a alertness.
Geez, I'm coming.
3.
You do not know where Alfred is. Alfred has literally disappeared. He was in the car. Now he's not.
But we're used
I
to
am-
his ninja skills.
I am unsurprised.
That makes sense, actually. That makes more sense.
Four well-dressed men with guns who look menacing show up, and he gets out of the car and disappears.
The one foreigner sees officials and disappears.
Hey, I don't
He
need
has a
ice.
green destiny, not a green card.
Yes.
Hey, I don't need ice coming after me, all right?
That's
They
2
are
points right
dangerous
there.
people, ice.
Sweet. Sweet.
Oh, that was good.
Leo, I compel Alfred to feel offended by that joke.
Actually, I was trying to make the ice joke before he said the green card, so we were on the same page.
He's got the green destiny, not a green card.
Wah, wah.
Hey,
I go to
Alfred's a
window trying to
Canadian
circle around
citizen.
them.
It doesn't matter. I don't need a green card.
Truly.
They
Okay.
don't know that.
So you nod at them, and one of them, the biggest of the guys, the guy who was driving, nods back.
Are we just gonna stalemate this, or what's happening?
I
Hello,
need you
fellow
to roll a
Aryan
press-
people.
I need you to roll a press.
Where's their
Presents?
car parked? But hey, Justin, where's their car parked relative to our car, my car? Is it right behind me?
Behind it.
My car.
I don't care. It's my car now. I have the
Plus
keys. Go
two?
suck it.
I got it too.
You got a 2, but a +2?
I can throw a fate point at that if I want.
No. I mean, you're not -2, you're +2.
I'm +2. Yes.
Okay,
I rolled a 1, but I rolled a -1, but I got a +3 for presents.
nice. Okay. They have Pokemon cards? That's great. No way. Wow. So,
If you get another big one,
she bought Pokemon cards today and did not win another $50 card out of nowhere.
I'm
But she's
shocked.
trying. She's actively trying. Anyway,
She's
Anyway.
trying. She's actively trying. Seriously.
yeah, she's trying to like at the number 300 Pikachu that's worth so much money. Yeah, she wants those big expensive cards. So she's just
If I can get you a first edition Charizard, would you want it?
yes.
I know someone who has like 3.
Are they giving them away to small children in need?
Well, since
Small
they're your
Mexican
kids,
children?
they're definitely not in need. Number 1. All right, Justin.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so the biggest guy, he looks a little shooken, and he says, Monarch,
Yes.
we have no quarrel with you.
That's good. Let's not change that.
What business do you have here?
Personal.
Personal. Roll a presence again.
Go, Brandon. You can
Go,
do it.
Brendan. Go, Brendan. Go,
4.
go, Brendan.
Nice. He does not step forward. In fact, he looks nervous. The two guys behind look at each other and they say, the one guy continues talking. He goes, we would appreciate it if you vacated the vicinity.
I have
Go fuck
people in
yourself.
there. They're
I
not
think-
going. I'm not leaving till they leave.
Are you hired?
I'm on a mission.
From Gad.
Back at his people. One of,
That's
his,
just- God.
one of his
If Odin sent me, I wouldn't be too far off, would I?
the two other guys look at each other and they kind of shrug at the boss, and the boss goes, okay. And they get in the car and drive away.
That was
Oh, really? I jump up behind the car. Well, that was anticlimactic. I was gonna fucking yank someone from the back. Thanks for nothing.
I'm sorry, Alfred. Do you want me to roll up my sleeve the next time I flex? Get with the
Yes.
program.
Fuck. I was gonna Bruce Lee the shit.
Is there anything you want to do while they're driving away?
Do backflip.
Me?
Do backflip.
Yeah, I do a backflip. Yeah, take my freaking sword out. No, I don't want to
Roll
start
in
with-
athletics.
Rolling athletics.
Get a
Okay.
4.
Maybe get the license plate.
There we go.
Okay, I'm grab the license
It's a
plate. and I
government
will-
car. They're not.
While
the
doing a
license plate's not gonna
backflip.
matter.
While doing a backflip. Okay.
What'd you roll for
What?
athletics?
Hey! My athletics is really high.
What'd you get?
I got 6.
While upside down, you see that they have a custom muffler and a sticker on it. You know which shop they go to get their vehicle serviced.
My athletics is at a base 4. My weapons and stout is at a base 5.
Sweet. You also have the license plate. It says
Uh-huh.
PRVT1.
It says what?
PRVT1.
Private security.
ERVT1.
Mhm.
The 4 G-men.
You know, private is usually spelled PVT.
Sure.
Isn't that an acronym then?
So
No, private's abbreviation.
the car drives away, and yeah,
Oh, wait. Where's the custom muffler made?
it is done at Lyle's shop. No, that's a dirty rotten lie. It is
What was-
Red's garage. Red's garage, a well-known biker hangout.
What was the license plate number?
PRVT1.
RVT1.
I got E.
Hey
P-
guys.
RVT1.
Hey, Jack. Because you guys all look the same to me now, so I'm gonna carry this in game as well. No, Volus. So
They do kind of look the same.
they
You
do
just
kinda-
went up to Volus. Hey,
Yeah.
Volus.
I just wanted to Volus. Hey, Jack. I think Jordan's gonna have an aneurysm.
From inside.
Fire!
All right.
Dodge!
Anyway, so what do you two do outside?
Well, I go talk to Volus, and I said, "Here's the license plate, and we know where they're getting the car modded. So if we want to go ask questions.
If I had questions to ask, I'd have asked it while they were here. I'm just glad they're gone.
Who are they?
He's not a thinking man. He's a doing man.
They seem to be either private security or government officials. If they were government, they would have stayed and would have tried to flex a little bit more of their backing. They were private security. And they were there for they were there for reasons that weren't important enough to start a fight over, at least not with me.
Mhm.
Or at least not with Monok.
Does
So
it
either
smell
it's,
in your mug?
it's either underhanded or it's not as important as even they were meant to make it seem.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
If it's underhanded, the guys inside might need to talk to them.
Yeah, I think we should talk to them regardless.
I'll go upstairs and
But I'm
go, why is there G-men?
Why
coming to the house?"
don't you go hide wherever it is you hid before? Because fuck all if I could see you. And I'm gonna go inside and let them know what's going on.
Hey, you
So,
should get you know what? You should get some new glasses. All right, just maybe clean them a little bit. I was right there.
So,
Pay attention.
Paul, you ask George and Johan why there's G-men outside looking for them.
Yes.
And
Movie.
George says, we've been getting pressured by the German officials. They've been sending people the past month to politely threaten us and state that we should sign dad stuff over to them.
Oh, that is bullshit. You are under my protection from now on. I'll go outside and start making phone calls.
I think we need to go talk to the German embassy.
Do you remember when we were watching the native lady become the head of state and I bribed a bunch of officials?
Yeah.
I started calling around to them and shaking shit up. I bribed like 8 officials while I was there. I got them on the payroll.
Roll a present or resources. Roll a resources for
The
me.
resources, yeah. Which I got plus. That's rapport.
Roll resources. This is
It's plus 2.
He says, I wonder if any of us had any like Germanic resources.
4.
4. It takes a little bit and a little more money than you wanted to spend to get the information you're looking for. As you're calling the officials and
I level up. I'm living that up.
you're
I
gonna
haven't leveled up yet. I've leveled up from the last one.
Yeah. But in the end, you find out that there's some very rare items that the Billings family has in contention right now. And they are at the War Museum that they've been appraised and appraised again, and they're being hidden in the back room of the War Museum.
Waste time.
I whisper this into Volus' ear and then Aaron.
Not even pleased.
Yeah. And the people that were sent were indeed sent by as they said,
Am I compelled to lick Kevin because he gave me so much pleasure the last time?
Yes. Yes, you are. Do it.
Say that again?
Am I compelled to lick Kevin with the apple pie on him because I liked it so much the last time?
Yes, do it.
You're not compelled, but you feel a strong urge to find out if it'll happen twice.
Just take a little
This is
nibble
gonna
apple
become a
pie off
thing,
the corner of
isn't
the
it?
phone.
Yes.
I try to be
please.
nonchalant about it, like just like this.
You're gonna start giving your own. You're gonna start giving the
I just like apple
the
pie, all
demigod
right?
the demigod
apple pie.
phone in your pocket oral every time you want to talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. Your genitals tingle upon licking the phone.
Jack, don't look at him with your sight again. It's not gonna look any better.
No, I'm
Failure.
really
It's no longer on the
pushing, like,
brain, it's just down my crotch instead.
You're gonna wonder how he's
I'm-
breathing so well with that tentacle choking down his throat.
I'm having a hard time thinking about like how angry I can make Anna.
What?
Like what?
Why?
You gonna kill the boy?
Oh,
No,
don't you
I'm not
fucking
gonna
dare.
kill him.
Just
Don't
gonna
kill the
maim
boy.
him.
He's just a
And you know
boy.
what? I think this is the part where you know, especially with security showing up and everything else, and rousing Jack's urge to destroy.
That boy doesn't have a mark on
He's
him.
gonna
You
look.
can
He's
see
gonna look
something.
straight at the kid, and look him right in the eyes and say, "Hey,
Soul
hey,
gaze. Soul gaze.
you look here." I'm looking him dead in the eye.
On a squinting
Okay.
at Jack.
Hold,
Does he
hold on
give
here.
me that? Does he
Justin,
give me
do
that
that
look
again.
back?
So
Justin, do that again.
Is there a soul gaze?
Justin, okay, is it just me or are his eyes glowing blue?
Yeah, they glow. He's pretty.
Yeah,
He got pretty
it's
eyes.
because he's on the spice.
Okay.
The spice must flow.
Has anybody seen that, by the way?
like looked me directly in the eyes, like
The new one?
Yeah,
Yeah, the new one. I thought
do
it
I
was just
catch him
released,
in a
no?
soul gaze?
I don't think it's just
yes.
released.
So upon engaging in the soul gaze, you see Mr. Billings' entire life, and he sees yours. Tell me what he sees, Jordan. Tell me.
He's crying, is what he's doing.
You know, normal up till about 10.
Okay.
Then white court times where he was beaten on a regular, but then sent out on the weirdest things of killing missions.
Mhm.
Then from there, that's when things get weird.
That's when the snow starts spinning around, and you
That's
start.
when the snow globe starts, and he starts
Did
getting
you see
almost
your happiness
full
buried
version
in the
of
tomb of
Maeve.
ice?
You see. First off, he sees your life, this intense story, and he sees the deal you made in the park with Maeve. He knows what you've been doing, fully and completely.
I've
You
heard
see-
people.
You see a young boy in a grassy field with a red blanket wrapped around his neck, holding a sword, yelling, "I'm a Spartan! I'm a Spartan!" But he's speaking French. Je suis un Spartan. Je suis grec. And like he's running around doing stuff. His mother's a beautiful woman. And as time goes on, his father leaves, never comes back. And he becomes an orphan. He runs away from home and he joins a circus. And as things go on, he falls
I
in
was
love.
looking at Johann, not George.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
He's a
Yeah, you
clone.
see,
Yeah.
his father's right beside him, technically. So yeah, it's big hint right there.
I think he's a clone.
I think he's a clone now. So anyway, you see this building of a circus, his friends, his family, loves, loss, pain, and then the quest for immortality. All these tombs, all these artifacts, until he finds a spear with dried blood on it.
Oh. Shit.
You
Which
cheeky
is
fuck.
Christ, the spear that stabbed Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking Lance of Longinus.
He has the spear of destiny.
He makes a drink out of it, and upon drinking from it, he becomes young. This old man with his child and his passed away bride finally makes the decision and becomes young. Johann is indeed Thomas.
Casually staring at him afterwards, like,
So his father's
not
actually
angry.
his son.
I'm not gonna get angry. Sit.
Roll a
Oh,
present.
that's calling the kettle black right there, bud.
Anna's like looking at Jack like, what is your problem?
Presents.
Please.
That is only a 2.
It's only a 2.
I will. You know what? No, fuck it. I'll leave it at 2. Let's see if he wants to bolt.
He's not bolting, but there's what's the opposite of presence again? The opposite of presence would be
Rapport?
more, yeah. The impression he's giving you is that he's not only hiding who he is, but he's hiding what he can do.
Ooh.
Right? There's a lot of like ancient magics and whatnot that he may have come across, and like not just may have come across, but you see all the weird and strange items he's found throughout his life and all this.
Does
And
he see the book?
you see the
Knowledge and age is power.
yeah.
Does he see the book?
Yes, you see the book, you know where the book is. No one's lying about where the book is. The book is
Yeah.
indeed at the museum, but
He doesn't have the right to it. It's disputed.
he says, so it's true, you are, and he turns, he goes, you are Anna. You're not her daughter, you are her. I was shocked to see you still alive. I mean, you didn't age last time I'd seen you, and I know you're not just human. I know you have the powers of the Phoenix, but you are truly immortal as well.
So you are Thomas.
It has been so long, Anna.
Oh. She's just gonna fucking give him a hug.
Boo.
Fully and completely.
This isn't the time.
He spins you in a circle, holding you tight. He goes, Anna, I thought I'd never see any of the old gang again.
Don't
I
worry.
thought
If he
it would
starts
be the last.
groping you, it's he's looking for a feather.
Ah, a tail feather.
Hi-oh. And he says, I need your help. They will come back. You need to get the stuff out of the museum before they get to it.
Would they try to break into a museum to steal something like that?
If they were outside, I fear they've realized who I am, and they were coming to force me to get it out.
Oh.
My life and the life of my son. And he looks at George, and George, I guess there's no point keeping that secret anymore.
Oh. I'm so happy for you.
He takes your hand, one of your hands in his hand, and he kisses your hand, and he goes, please, I need your help. And I think that's where we'll end it.
I don't trust.
Wah, wah.
I wouldn't trust them.
Oh, I wanted to go the
Unfortunately.
violent route, but she went so wholesome. I'm like, no, Jack didn't want to race that.
I wanted to gank someone. Like a
Aaron is
fucking
very
bastard.
suspicious of him, but Anna isn't.
Yeah.
It was
Anna
what,
is.
yeah.
She's just way too trusting of the people from the Reichstag.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
I honest to God, thought you guys, like, the whole thing is like Volus rolled so high in these interactions that they were like,
Nope.
They're like, we aren't paid enough for this shit.
yeah,
I was
we
no,
need
I was literally thinking that Bolus might fuck it up, and I would come back and gank two of them from the back real quick.
There's 4 of us with guns. He's one Viking. Nah.
he's an immortal Viking with a magic axe. We need more people.
We need a bigger boat.
Yep.
Bigger boat than an 88.
Buick, yeah. It's a good year, 88 Buick.
Thank you for the game, Justin.
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes.
was a good game.
Thank you,
Next
brother.
game's gonna be a little more shall we say
Robust.
Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11, yeah.
Adventurous.
Yes. Perfect. All right.
fix you real good.
I'll play Matt Damon. You guys can leave me out of everything and make him the butt of the whole thing.
Matt Damon.
Matt
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
On that note, bye everyone.